Hare Krishna. This world is a place of darkness. That's why there is a prayer generally we sing that Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Vrityoma Amritangamaya. So this verse is quite famous when we are singing from the childhood that Tamasoma, this place is a place of darkness. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Jyoti means that place is which is fully effulgent. Fully effulgent in the sense it is bright place. But this is a dark place. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Let us move from this place to that place. That is the meaning of this. Gamaya means to go. Mrityoma Amritam Gamaya. Mrityu means this place is called as Martya Loka. Martya means everybody has to die in this world. But that place is a Sanatana, is eternal abode. Amritam Gamaya. Amrita means the place of eternity. So that's why Krishna mentions in Bhagavadgita that Na tad bhasayate shuryo na shashanko na pavakaha yat gatva na nivartante tad damaha paramam mama. So he's mentioning that na tad bhasayate shuryo means that place is not lit by the sun. It is not illuminated by sun. Na shashanko, not even moon. Na pavakaha. Pavaka refers to electricity. Neither electricity, because that place is self-illuminated. Everything in that place is spiritual, because of which everything is self-illuminated. And in this place it is naturally everything is dark until and unless the sun rises. We cannot see anything in this world. But that place is self-illuminated. Krishna is saying, Na tad bhashayate shuryo na shashanko na pavakaha yat gatva. Once anybody reaches there, yat gatva na nivartante, he never comes back to this world. Tad dhama paramam mama. That is my eternal superior abode. So this whole material universe is in the shape of an ellipsoid. That's why it is called Brahmanda. Brahma plus Anda. Anda is in the shape of egg. That's why this whole material universe is in the shape of ellipsoid, inside which the 1/4 portion or half of the portion is covered by Garbhodaka ocean, that which is formed by the perspiration of Garbhodaka Shai Vishnu, and upon which there is a Sheshnag, and in the Sheshnag Garbhodaka Shai Vishnu is lying, and from his navel a lotus flower emerges, and on the top of the lotus flower Brahmaji takes birth, and Brahmaji creates 14 planetary systems. So this is how there is a Brahmanda, there is universe, and like this there are millions and billions of universes, material universes. And above this material universe, there is the spiritual plane. The border is called as Param Vyoma. The spiritual sky, it is called as Param Vyoma. And beyond that spiritual sky, there exists the spiritual world. And it is mentioned, spiritual sky, the spiritual world is Tripad Vibhuti, and this is Ekpad Vibhuti. It means the entire space, 3/4 part of the entire space is actually the spiritual world, and we are only staying in a 1/4 place. This complete material world is 1/4 place of the entire creation. And in that spiritual world, everything is self-illuminated and everything is divine in nature. And there are different abodes, planets, for different avatars, different incarnations of Krishna. Like for Narsimhadev, there is a separate abode where he is worshipped by all his devotees. And for Sri Ramchandra Bhagwan, there is Ayodhya there. So that is the original Ayodhya. And what we see here, the Ayodhya in this world, is a reflection of that. Because when Lord Ram want to visit this material world, he also brings the abode, like the whole Ayodhya also comes down. So that's why this Ayodhya which we have in this world is just a reflection of the original Ayodhya in the spiritual sky. And there is a Vaikuntha where Lord Vishnu Narayan with Lakshmi ji and all his associates and devotees and servants are there. And above that there is Dwarka, where Krishna with all his queens and Yadus, his family members, are present there. And the Dwarka which we have here is a reflection of this original Dwarka. And above that there is a Mathura Mandal, and above which there is Vrindavan. So that is called as Goloka Vrindavan, where Krishna is eternally in his youthhood of 12-year-old boy always. And Radharani is also eternally youthful. She is around 10 years old. And all his friends and associates and his father, mother, Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj. So that is called the original Goloka Vrindavan. So this description is also present in the Brahma Samhita. So Brahmaji mentions that Goloka damni nijadamni tale chatasya Devi Mahesha Haridama Shute Shuteshu Te Te Prabhava Nichaya Vihitascha Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So here Brahmaji is mentioning that Goloka Damni Nijadamni Tale Chatasya. Nijadamni means his personal abode. Like in this world, everybody of us, we have our own personal place to live, that is called home, where we have our family members. Because the home is a place where our family stays and where we have the intimate relationships and loving exchanges. So that is the most dearest place for all people of this world. Similarly, Brahmaji is mentioning Nijadamni. Nijadamni means that is his personal place, that is his home. Goloka damni nijadamni tale chatasya Devi Mahesha Haridama Shuteshu. So it is in this order. That is the lowest is the Devi Dam. So this place is called Devi Dam, the material world, because Durga Devi is in charge of this material world. So Devi Mahesha. Mahesha means above this. I have already mentioned that beyond this material world there is a Paravyoma, that is spiritual sky. In that spiritual sky, just before the spiritual sky and the material world, there is a place called the Kailash, where Lord Shiva exists. That is a place of dwelling of Lord Shiva with Parvati. So that is above the material world and just at the border of the spiritual world. That is called Paravyoma. So that is called Mahesha. Devi Mahesha Haridama Shuteshu. Haridama means this spiritual world, Vaikuntha planets, where Krishna in different forms he exists. He exists in different forms because devotees have different kinds of exchanges with Krishna. They have different modes with which they want to serve. If somebody wants to serve like a servant, like Hanuman, like Vanars, so he is there in the form of Lord Ram. Somebody is having a relationship like Prahlad, wants to serve Vishnu is eternal protector. So he is there in the form of Lord Narasimha. And somebody wants to serve Krishna like a friend, like a lover, like a father, then he is there like a Krishna, Shyam Sundar in Goloka Vrindavan. So that is called Haridam. So that's why Devi Mahesha Haridam Shuteshu Teshu Tete Prabhava Nichayas Vitashrayena. So everything is so self-effulgent and everybody is so blissful at every moment. Every moment their bliss is increasing 1,000 times. That is the place. So Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. So Brahmaji is glorifying that place. So Brahmaji further gives the complete description of the spiritual world, how everything exists there at the last verse of the Brahma Samhita. With that, Shriyaha Kantaha Kantaha Paramapurusha Kalpatarabo Druma Bhumis Chintamani Ganamahi Toyam Amritam Kataganam Natyam Gamanamapi Vamshi Priyasaki Chidanandam Jyotim Paramapi Aspadam Apichaha. So here it is mentioning that Shriya Kantaha Paramapurushaha. So Shriya here refers to Radharani, Srimati Radharani. Kantaha refers to the Supreme Lord Krishna, who is his beloved. Shriya Kanta Parama Purusha. They are the center of attraction for all the associates and the devotees present there. Everything takes place for their pleasure. Everybody is serving them. Kalpataravo Druma Bhumis. Druma means the tree. That is Kalpataru, the desire fulfilling tree. Means whatever we desire, it just fulfills in all the seasons. But we see in this world, the trees only gives the fruits or flowers in a certain season, and it can only give the fruit which is of its nature. Like the mango tree can only give mango, but that word, it is Kalpataru. It can give anything at any time. Druma Bhumis Chintamani Ganamayi. Chintamani means it is everything is spiritual. Even the earth as a conscious, it feels when Krishna comes at certain place. The rock as a consciousness. When Krishna wants to sit on some rock, it becomes soft. It becomes like a seat. Water, the rivers is also conscious. It knows if Krishna is coming, it goes ahead and touches his feet. So everything is Chintamani. In the forest, if the air comes to know that Krishna is just now arriving, the air carries the aroma of the flowers and it carries to the nose of Krishna, so that Krishna gets a sweet smell, fragrance of the flowers. So everybody wants to serve, everybody is spiritual in nature. Chintamani Ganamayi Toyam Amritam, and the water is just like a nectar. Amritam, Toyam Amritam. So Kata Ganam, Kata means whatever they speak is not just like the conversation what we have. It is just like a song, because when you are so happy inside, then naturally you sing something. Then naturally you create some poems, like, isn't it? Then it comes out in a music. So Kata Ganam, Natyam Gamanam Vapi. Natyam means, and every step is like a dance. And everybody is dancing. Everybody is moving in a joy. They are expressing their joy by dancing. Like in this world, when we are very happy for something, then we dance, isn't it? But there, every step is dance. Kata Ganam Natyam Gamanam Api. Gamanam means when you are moving, it's just people will not see that they are moving. They see that they are dancing. So Kata Ganam Natyam Gamanam Api Vamshi Priyasaki. Just for the pleasure of the one who is holding the flute, that is Vamshidhar, Krishna. Brahmaji, when he gets this vision of the spiritual world, he immediately composes this whole Brahma Samhita and he puts all his revelations into this divine literature. So one, when does intense devotion for Krishna, he becomes qualified to reach to this spiritual abode. Because that is a place of eternity. Everybody is always in joy of serving Krishna, in the pastimes with Krishna. Somebody wants to relate with Krishna like a friend. Somebody wants to relate to Krishna like a elder brother. Somebody wants to relate to Krishna like a younger brother. Somebody wants to relate to Krishna like a friend in a female body. And somebody wants to relate to Krishna like a father, like a mother. So everybody is very joyful in the pastimes, in the Leela of Krishna. So that is a place of spiritual world. So in the Puranas it is mentioned many examples, like how at the end of their lives they went back to the Vaikuntha. So the name Vaikuntha itself means the place of happiness, no suffering. Kunta means suffering. Vaikuntha means the place where there is no suffering. So we see in the life of Dhruva Maharaj, when Dhruva got darshan of Lord Vishnu when he was a 5-year-old boy, so at that moment he immediately asked Vishnu that I don't want anything except than your devotional service in the bhakti. But Lord Vishnu told, yeah, you are my prime devotee, you are engaging in my devotional service, but along with that you take care of the kingdom and become a king for next 36,000 years. So then he became a king, and then at the end of his life, the Vishnu Dutas came to him to take him back to Goloka, that is Vaikuntha. And that time he asked, what about my mother? I want my mother also to go to Vaikuntha, because she was the one who initially guided me to worship Lord Vishnu. And the Vishnu Dutas showed him the plane, that is a Vaikuntha airplane, so where his mother was sitting. Like she was going ahead of him because she has guided him for the devotion service of Vishnu. So when one intensely desires and then devotes himself to Krishna, he is qualified to go back to Vaikuntha. Hare Krishna.